Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the weekly Alter Ego Comics live sale. It is Tuesday, 4:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are going to be talking about this week's new comic books, and I've got some back issues that I'll be slinging today as well. So, let me drop the Google form in the comments. And make sure you say hi once you're here, whether you're on the live stream or checking this out after the fact. Some cool stuff coming your way this Thanksgiving week. Hopefully, everybody is getting ready for the big day on Thursday and able to spend time with family and friends and spend a few minutes being thankful for what you have. So I'm going to go through this week's new releases. Not a lot. It's kind of a light week for new releases, but I've got some interesting back issues. I've been furiously trying to get through all the back issues that we've brought in the last month or so, and pulling the ones that I think you might be interested in. So again, once you're here, give us a thumbs up or a heart or both, and say hi in the comments so I can say hi to you. If you are new to our live sale, we do ship everywhere in the United States. There is a Google form that's in the comments. You just need to fill that out, and shipping rates are on there. And if there's something that you see that you want, comment with the word sold and the name of the item that you want. And if you're doing this during the live stream, I'll verbally confirm whether I have that item for you. If it's after the fact, I'll give you a green check mark and a thumbs up to let you know that I have what you're looking for. So let's start with this week's new releases. One of the biggest books, no pun intended, of the year is Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. Issue number 2 is out this week. It is $5. We still have copies of issue number 1 if you missed out on that. It is entertaining. It is everything you think it should be, and probably something that we'll never see on the big screen. So if you're interested in Godzilla and Kong and a bunch of other creatures from Monster Island going up against the Justice League, this is the only place you'll see it. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, issue number 2, out this week, and is $5. Hey, Owen, thanks for hanging out with me today. Glad to have you here. Also new this week, Wonder Woman issue number 3 by Tom King and Daniel Sampere. $5 for Wonder Woman issue number 3. I am really enjoying the series, and apparently many of you are as well, because our Wonder Woman sales have more than doubled from what they were on the previous series. So this is a great series to check out, whether you're new to Wonder Woman or an old school Wonder Woman fan. We're only on issue 3. I believe we still have copies of issue number 1 and issue number 2 available. Issue number 3 is $5. We have a new facsimile edition this week. It is X-Men number 141. It is the first part of the Days of Future Past storyline that has been made legendary over time. Also appeared on the big screen. $5 for X-Men number 141 facsimile edition. What a great comic. Oh, there's even an ad with O.J. Simpson on the inside. Collector's item. Speaking of old school stuff, let me see when this came out. This originally came out in 1980. So in 1984, Marvel published Secret Wars. And for those of you that have been playing along and following along with me and Alter Ego through the years, you'll know that Secret Wars was the comic book series that got me into comics. 11-year-old Marc was blown away by having all of the heroes and villains in one comic. So we have Secret Wars Battle World issue number 1. This is one of the variants, actually. I should probably go grab the regular cover. I'm going to do that real quick. Need like a please stand by screen. So this is the regular cover to Marvel Superhero Secret Wars Battle World issue number 1. This is a story, and they get very specific in here, which I love. It's written by Tom DeFalco, one of the best writers of Marvel Comics in the 80s and 90s. He is back. Pencils are by Pat Oliff, who is another fantastic artist. It tells you exactly when this takes place. Right down here, it tells you that this story takes place between panels of Secret Wars issue number 12, which is hysterical. $5 for Marvel Superhero Secret Wars Battle World issue number 1. It is a miniseries. Speaking of miniseries, we have a new Batman miniseries written by Jason Aaron, drawn by Doug Mahnke, or Monk. One of these days I'll figure out how to say his name. Batman Offworld is a sci-fi Batman story. $4. Batman's in space. He's encountering a bunch of alien species and ends up kind of in a prison ship. It's very, very interesting. It's a Batman we've never seen before. Batman Offworld by Jason Aaron, one of the best writers in the biz, is $4. Hey, Angela, thanks for hanging out today. From Archie Comics, we have Darkling. This is a one-shot. Embrace the darkness, discover the truth. I don't know who Darkling is, but maybe you do. Maybe you're interested in Darkling. $4 will get you Darkling. It is a one-shot. Oh, Marvel's all about the nostalgia this week. We've got Daredevil Black Armor, issue number 1 by D.G. Chichester, who was the writer of Daredevil back in the 90s when he had the black armor. Artwork is by Nitho Diaz. So this story takes place in Daredevil's Black Armor days, the 90s. $5 for Daredevil Black Armor, issue number 1. It is a miniseries. This one is interesting and fun, and I never really saw this coming, but now that I've read it, I can see where they're going in a way. This is The Holy Roller. This is an idea from Andy Samberg of Saturday Night Live and Hot Rod and Brooklyn Nine-Nine fame, written by Rick Remender, artwork by Roland Boshi. So it is a little bit like the Janine Garofalo character from, what was the name of that movie? Mystery Men. So it's a bowler that may or may not use a bowling ball as a weapon for a superhero, but it's much more nuanced than that and complicated than that, and that's all fine. There's humor in here, there's action in here, there's 80s nostalgia in here, from the mind of Andy Samberg and the keyboard of Rick Remender and Joe Troman. The Holy Roller, issue number 1, $4. We also have a new Carnage series beginning. Carnage number 1. Oh, Torin Gronbeck is the writer. Pere Perez is the artist. You know whether you want this or not. Either you're a Carnage fan or you're not, or maybe you've been wanting to check out a Carnage comic. This has a number 1 on it, so it's a good place to start. $6 for Carnage number 1. This one surprised the heck out of me. This is Somna. It's published by Distillery. It's an oversized kind of black label format. $9, rated M for mature. It is written and drawn by Becky Cloonan. I'm sorry, they're both creators are given story and art credit. Becky Cloonan and Tula Lote. This is a 50 Shades of Grey with a supernatural element set during what could be the Salem witch trials. So I was pleasantly surprised by this one. Um, it's the most beautiful book of the week, by both artists. So we have two different artists on the book. Becky Cloonan does the art featuring the main character when she's awake, and Tula Lotay does the art featuring the main character when she's dreaming. And it's just really good. It's not what I expected. I should say I didn't expect to enjoy it, but I liked it. It's a solid, supernatural, erotic um, story set around the time of burning witches. So there you go. Maybe not the best job of selling this over the computer, but if you can see this in your hands, or pop into the store, and I will talk to you more about this, but I was impressed by Somna. It's listed as a bedtime story. $9, issue number 1. Not sure how many issues it's going, but I dug it. A couple new books this week. We have a new How to Draw book. Draw 30 kawaii in easy steps. $15. Draw 30 kawaii in easy steps. I actually got in a copy of that last week and sold it the day that we got it in. So we've got a couple more copies in. Hopefully it will get into some other people's hands. And this is super cool. So DC is doing, what are they calling these? Compendiums of some long out of print storylines that deserve to be in print. This one is Green Lantern Kyle Rayner. Kyle Rayner Rising, the compendium. It includes a whole ton of stuff. So Green Lantern, number 0, 48 through 65, New Titans, 116, 117, 124, 125, a whole bunch of stuff. Features the epic origin that changed comic book history and introduced one of DC's greatest heroes. $60 for Green Lantern Kyle Rayner Rising. Hey, Ed. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Good to see you briefly yesterday when you popped in. Appreciate that. All right. Compendium. Yes, Owen points out that on the spine, it's not compendium, it's compendium. But it is compendium on the front. I wonder if they will recall this. Whoops. $60 for that. It is a great pickup. And speaking of that, we're going to go back to, actually, we'll start in on the back issues. So we have the first appearance of Kyle Rayner as Green Lantern with no misspellings on the cover. This is Green Lantern number 51. $15 for Green Lantern 51, the first appearance of Kyle Rayner as a Green Lantern. I'll get my stack of stuff together here. All right. This is just kind of a fun first issue. Maybe someone out there is interested in it. It's called Beware from Marvel Comics. Beware number 1. The monsters are coming. $10 for Beware number 1. Got a handful of DC Comics Presents. This is DC Comics Presents number 51, featuring Superman and the Atom. This includes a 16-page preview of Masters of the Universe. So it's kind of a big deal. $5 for Superman, or DC Comics Presents 51, featuring Superman and the Atom, plus a 16-page preview of Masters of the Universe. $5. Owen picks up Green Lantern 51. Got you covered there, sir. Thank you. We have DC Comics Presents number 49, Superman and Shazam, featuring an early appearance of Black Adam. This is like his 4th appearance in the DC universe. $20 for DC Comics Presents number 49, Superman and Shazam, featuring an early appearance of Black Adam in the DC universe. Got another DC Comics Presents here. This time it's issue number 46. We've got another first appearance in here. This includes the first appearance of Fire. Fire and Ice with the green hair has a current miniseries being published. It also features the first appearance of the Global Guardians. $4 for DC Comics Presents number 46. Two more DC Comics Presents. We've got issue number 41, which is Superman and the Joker. DC Comics Presents number 41, Superman and the Joker, $4. This just looks like a fun book. And last of the DC Comics Presents is Superman and Adam Strange. This is a Whitman edition, which is more rare than the standard edition of this issue. This is $5 for Superman and Adam Strange. DC Comics Presents Whitman edition. I believe this is number 3 on the Whitman scale. Great cover by Jose Garcia Lopez. All right, I know it's the one you've all been waiting for. Captain Carrot, issue number 1. Captain Carrot and his amazing zoo crew, issue number 1. $3 for Captain Carrot. Fun, tabulous first issue. All right, we have, you know what? We'll do these individually, but you have to, if you do want them, you have to get the title right. We have Batman Spawn, one shot. This was published by DC, written by Doug Mensch, and written by Doug Mensch and Chuck Dixon, artwork by Alan Grant and Klaus Janson. Batman Spawn is $6. We also have Spawn Batman. Notice the subtle difference. This was published by Image Comics, so Spawn is named first. This was written by, or is written by, Frank Miller, artwork by Todd McFarlane. $6 for Spawn Batman. We go from DC Comics Presents to Marvel Team Up. Marvel Team Up number 68 features a classic cover featuring Spider-Man and Man-Thing. $5. This is written by Chris Claremont, artwork by John Byrne. So the team behind some of the best X-Men comics was working on Marvel Team Up at this time. $5 for Marvel Team Up, 68. Another one that is probably on everyone's Christmas list, Beavis and Butthead, issue number 1, published by Marvel Comics. $10. There's actual silver ink in the dentist tools, which you may or may not be able to see. Scraping the jaw, scraping the jaw. $10 for Beavis and Butthead, issue number 1. All right, got some higher dollar back issues here. Batman Vengeance of Bane, one shot. This is the first appearance of Bane. $80 for this one. Batman Vengeance of Bane, one shot. First appearance of Bane, $80. We have Batman Mask of the Phantasm, movie adaptation from 1994, $15. Batman Punisher, one shot, $10. And the always popular Batman 497, The Breaking of the Batman, $10. Can get into the holiday spirit with Bill and Ted's excellent holiday special, $4. Couple Wolverine issues coming up. What if the Hulk had killed Wolverine, with a foily adamantium cover, $10 for What If number 50. What If number 50, What If the Hulk had killed Wolverine? We have, in anticipation of Deadpool 3, Wolverine number 88, featuring the first Wolverine versus Deadpool fight, $60. $65. I can't see, even though I'm wearing glasses. Wolverine number 88, first fight between Wolverine and Deadpool, $65. I've got a couple hot sets and a couple graphic novels, and we'll close out the show. We've got the first Robin miniseries. This is a 5-issue miniseries for $15. It's all 5 issues of the first Robin miniseries. That's Tim Drake Robin, $15 for the 5-issue miniseries. We've got Lobo, A Contract with God. Oh my God. 4-issue miniseries featuring Lobo, or starring Lobo, I should say. $10 for Lobo, A Contract with God, 4-issue miniseries. Chad wants the What If number 50. Got you covered, Chad. Then we have a couple Batman graphic novels to close out the show. We've got the first printing of Batman versus Predator. This is the first Batman versus Predator miniseries. $20 for Batman versus Predator. Again, this is the first printing of the softcover graphic novel. There was never a hardcover, so I don't know why I said softcover. Batman versus Predator, Volume 1, first printing graphic novel, $20. And we have something I had as a teenager, the first printing hardcover of Batman Arkham Asylum by Grant Morrison and Dave McKeon, $25 for Batman hardcover Arkham Asylum, first printing by Grant Morrison and Dave McKeon, $25. All righty, let's see. Kelly wants Daredevil Black Armor or Black Suit, whichever one that was called. I think it's Black Armor, but we've got you covered, Kelly. We'll pull that issue for you and subscribe you to the series. And so this is a last call for anything on the live show. Of course, if you're watching this after the fact, you're welcome to comment sold with the name of any of the items that I went through. And if they're still available, I will give you a green check mark on your comment. And I will continue working away at the back issues to have some more next week on the live sale, Tuesday at 4:13 p.m. I do want to give a plug to our Black Friday sale, which starts at 11 a.m. on Friday. And the details will be published on the event page tomorrow, probably on the regular Facebook page as well. If you're a subscriber, you got a sneak peek of what's going on with that in your email today. If you're a customer but not a subscriber, you'll get an email tomorrow with the details of our Black Friday sale. So that starts at 11 a.m. on Friday, and we're going to run that through the end of the day on Saturday. So Friday from 11 to 6, Saturday from 10 until 3. We'll have a bunch of stuff that's half off. We'll have a handful of things that are 60% off, and we'll have some buy one, get one free items and another surprise, but I don't want to ruin it. You'll get it in the email or you'll see it on the Facebook page tomorrow. So that is going to do it for this week's live sale. I appreciate you hanging out with me this afternoon. Hopefully you have a fantastic Thanksgiving. I am thankful for you and your support of Alter Ego Comics. Thankful for my team, for Alex, for Adrian, for Erica, who does our website customer service, and for Angie, who is, a silent partner these days in this. Although she was in the shop just before the live sale, I couldn't convince her to do the live sale because she had a hair appointment or something. But who knows? Maybe Angie will be back with me on the live sales one of these days. So thanks. That's going to do it. I'll stop talking. Have a great Tuesday night. Have a great new comic book day tomorrow, and a very happy Thanksgiving.